Welcome to Factorio Hive. My name is Nilos. This is episode 33 of our Let's Play campaign. Well, I think that the to-do list, as always, is just getting longer and longer and longer. Let's start recapping some of the things that I want to do, sort of in the short-term horizon. We want to do the batteries. We got all the stuff we need. Iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. We got those. Then we can take it in here, make the flying robot frames, and then we can make roboports and robots, which will transition the entire base. So once we do that, that means we can also look at this. It's actually not, even though we just have this teeny tiny little bit of iron, it's actually fully saturated, even though it's using like this inefficient formula. I should be using this one instead, but that's the question. Either way, do we do this episode, or we focus on continue the teching. So I really want to continue the teching. So also that means we have iron to be improved, we have batteries, flying robot frames, robots. That's the main tech path. And then we also need to get out and here and get some gold, because we need the gold for our this part, the filtering, because if we can do the filtering, then we can undo all of the pollution, and that would be nice. Anyway, so those are kind of the things. I feel that we started this part, so let's actually just try to continue it. I don't know if it's necessary, but it could replace the other one. Baba Dishmoo, thank you very much for your support, and that's a big warehouse here. So now we have a much bigger warehouse. What is it we want to build in here? So we could either go like electric furnace, or we can continue on the path of this one. Now the fortuitous part of this is that it's going to be easier. Let's go away from this one and put one more and one more. Okay, so this part here is 6, this is 12. It can't be more than 12, but we could build several of these, right? And I will then build that one as well, just so to get a sense of the scale of things here. So, and let's take, this is going to be the size of it. Let's get rid of it. And I am not having, oh, I do have enough for these. Okay, and then I switch away, just trying to get a sense of how many of these we can build. Alright, that's good. So this is 4 lanes. I think 4 lanes are better suited at like one from the side there. There. So this means I will take 1, 2 full lanes of items in. I will go from here. I'll also see, where do we get the coal from? Coal's coming there, so it'll go from that one. This one would be coal inbound. I mean, this is totally not optimal or even efficiently use of this storage, but the fact that I can make 2 belts in here is just enough for me, I think. That means this one could be either like this. That's actually not so bad of an idea. Yeah, that one's good. And that one's actually completing, so this one can go here. Then this is now consistent there and there, with the exception that this one does not need to. Now this one's going to be iron, or the processed iron to be more exact, the enriched iron ore. Likewise on this one. And let's try and just get this one sorted so we can get our robots interaction. And I can stop doing silly things, so. I guess this is an option for just pasting. Yep. How much is this? 24. And I now have a headset that's running out of power. That sucks. So let me just get that so we don't hear any beep beeps. Sorry for the disruption. Alright, so this one. These. I guess we will just have the inner ones here. Yep. And they will be merging. Actually, as close as possible. Let's look at this. This is 3 seconds. Now, oh, not that one. This one, 3 seconds. Okay. So, how much do we need here? That actually is somewhat not correct because I'm used to the 3.2. Let's do some calculations here. What this means. So I get one in, one out, one enriched in. It takes 3 seconds to produce one. That means it takes 1.5 seconds for each of these because they're speed 2. Yes. That means I take 30 inbound and then they process at divide by 0.67. Does that mean it's 44 to get a full lane? Yeah, it means 44 instead of 48. So could we do 44? So normally it would be 48 for a full red lane, but since it's a faster craft time, it's only going to be 44. So 44 times, this is like, this is 96. This means I only need 88. That means I could cut something out. Or we could do something different. We could actually say, could it support 3 times of that, right? So that would be 132. How would that fit? Would it be possible for us to do 132 here? Probably not. Let's just see how far there. It's 144. So this is actually already too much. This is 128, so this would be 3 lanes. That's actually really interesting how I could do 3 lanes now. But it would be 4 lanes, split on 4 lanes. That means I'm gonna have 3 lanes in, and that means they need to be split also. Pretty sure I would need... No, this does not look symmetric, but I think it's important. There. So if I could split off, if we could take 3 lanes in and split them into 4, could I do that? And I guess the answer to that would be something like this one, which could take 4 out by doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 in if it could also take from the bottom, but it would certainly require more space. Or if I take 3 in, then I take 1 in going into this one and the middle one. Okay, I basically have to do it this way. So you are going into... Okay, I like this idea. I'm not sure it's feasible, but it could, if we can make 3 lanes out, that would be very nice. Alright, so this one, going over here. Now, in an ideal situation, that would actually work. Now, I think it would be better to have... Oops, this one needs to go in. Have it like this. These two are coming in on that side, and it'll be better. And you know what? I'll also do this one. Yeah, that's better for sure. And I think it'll work. It will gradually, eventually figure out a way to do this, and I will now have 4 lanes. I can just take 4 lanes outbound because they're going to go into one big blob anyway. Yeah, I like it. This one will then guarantee we have, okay, 136. So I get 3 lanes in. Crazy. And I guess we need more of these. Let's let it rip. And then figure out what we need and go for a scavenging mission. Yeah, quite obviously we are way out of our league when it comes to everything. Okay, that's it. That's all you could do. Alright, so that's a lot, plus a lot, plus a lot. We also need, yeah. Coal and iron. Let's do a supply run for this. Also, I would need to build one of those big platforms. That one, a generic warehouse. That would have to be built like... Okay, it doesn't trigger. Alright, let's go to our, our supply area and get some... Oh, by the way, should we... Oh, look at that. That's kind of pathetic. Why are you so pathetic? Oh, it's the copper is now dead. And is that... Why is it dead? Oh, it's dead because this one is dead. That's kind of obvious. But I do have another copper here, which is going down to this one and that one. And it could also go further down if we need to. And we'd probably do. When I go in here and take all 200 and all 200, yes please. And all 1000, yes please. And I'm still going to take more of these, as many as I can get away with. And I do suspect it's not even going to cut it. Anything else we're missing? Not really. So Baba will be making 4 lanes-ish. Yep, those 2 are done. Those are also done, great. And that will now put into this generic warehouse. Ooh, that's big. Yep, got it. This one. And we will now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 5? Yeah, 5. And that's going to be green because it's just an awareness. Or it's just information. There. Happy. Now let's go in and burn some more. I love nanobots. There we go. That was easy. That was just remarkably easy. Got it. And coal comes here as well, so we can just take that. And that will be here. These have to be balanced, and I will only go out here when it is, nope, greater than 1000. It's 49,000. Yeah, and it still can keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And let's see if this works. If I made some hopeless blunder here. And we should be able to see. So these ones are fully saturated. Well, at least all three are still coming in, and that will be the intention. Okay, something tiny, trivial was missing here. And now we got iron to a stupid degree. Each of these will not be full, those 4 lanes. They will not be full lanes, and that's totally expected, but they will be getting closer. So now what we can see here, these are filling up. That's intended. And that means I will actually have to do input priority left and input priority right. Yes. So that this one will always flow and this one will only top up. I could do output priority this side. I don't think that's needed. Could do that. Output priority there and output priority there. So it'll start by filling this one up. Yeah, I kind of like that. It'll be more clear that this one will first fill up this one and then it will get stuck. Now these ones will not be able to keep up, but we should be able to see soon-ish. Here we go, it's filling up, that we will start getting a bit of overflow flowing in here. There we go, there's a bit of overflow. This one will also get a bit of overflow soon. There we go, now there's coming a bit of overflow which will chop up these two. And all in all, it will be 3 full lanes outbound. Great. All right, let's just conclude that iron is no longer a problem. Although it does have other issues, like how do we get it back and do we turn everything around? Kind of no. Right, that was actually really easy and efficient. I mean, it takes a bit of time to, the design part is easy, but now I can just stamp down those as well and it'll produce 3 full lanes. I like 3 full lanes. Let's take a look at the batteries, because we might as well make the batteries, or at least get started on the batteries. That's actually not here, that's over on this one. At least that's where I decided they would be. And in order for us to make it, I will take this part and delete all the stuff that I don't feel is needed. All of this. I guess the rest is okay. Boom. And we have this one. Dominion. Yeah, we reclaimed Dominion earlier. So this one should be iron. And see if I can spell Baba the Shmoo. There. And Dominion. Thank you very much for your support, and let's take a look at what's going on here. Right, in here we will build, oh, we got a few of these. I think we need this for, and I just keep flipping. Batteries, taking 2 things inbound that in rather low quantities. So this one to me is single belt in, single belt out, and then build it like this. I think that's East piece, right? And then I'll go output, input. No, I don't want them to be overlapping. That's really this as simple as it gets. That one, that one. I'm gonna cut this out, and then I'm gonna kill that one. And we're gonna remove it so we can just take a look at how wide we can do it, right? This one can overlap, so yeah, that will be simple. It'll just be a single lane in here. Let's see how many up top. And this one, each one is producing batteries at what rate? Oh, hold on. It's actually... This one should go up. Except that's not how I want it. I want it a bit further down. Yeah. Because this part needs to go in, out, in, small buffer. Wow, we are just building two at once. That's crazy. And I'm gonna get 1, 2. These are going to be iron, copper. Shouldn't I build it like this and then just go? Yeah, that's fine. That's gonna be really easy. And I can't make batteries, but we can and should make this one, this one, this one. This is coming out of the wall, and these two are the inbounds, and that's the outbound. Let's see, connected, 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 and connected. Not connected. Connected, and it's inbound. Sweet. I will just flip over so we can make it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's something. I'll do this one so that they can, I don't know, equalize. Sometimes one of those, this might be stopping, so if stuff goes up here, it can go around. Alright, we're gonna handcraft this because reasons, and in the meantime I will hook this one up too. Well, that was easy. And now we're going to get a iron. I'll take this one right from this iron belt, although it's not right iron belt. Let's get this one. I want to get it from here. I'm gonna get it from this. And just by the way, for anyone who feels that I am doing too much, sort of destroying my beautiful hex grid, I think the hex grid will really only come into fruition once we are transitioning to robots. And yes, everything will be transitioned to robots. Let's have a look. Where is the copper? Copper is here. Okay. Oh, that's happening. That's a thing. It's always a thing. I'm driving this down here just so I can drive it fast back again. Ta-da! That can also be scaled up if need be. This is not it. Batteries. Once the batteries are there. Alright, well, while we do this. No, don't drive in there. There we go. And let's also look at tech. Is there any tech we could do? That would make sense. I mean, this one, laser shooting speed, I guess. Also that one. It's not like something I'm really just aching to get, but we could do that just to keep the base sort of doing stuff. Where's this one? Yeah. Oh, and another thing while we're waiting for the copper to come in, and I know we're over time. I know we're over time, but I will be fast. I promise you, I'll be real quick. This one is probably not working. It's going to be starving. Yes, it is starving. Switch it up to 50. Everyone's happy. It's peaking at 24. Good stuff. Let's get up here and see the copper coming in, because then we've actually solved 2 things in 1 episode, which would be absolutely crazy. Look how fast things are going. Woohoo! If it works. Hey, a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6. Yeah, 6s are still working. And that one just missing this part. Yep. Looks okay. Okay, the first ones are actually already flying out. That is nice. And energy weapons are coming in. Then we just need the last bit of these, and I'm not gonna wait for that. These can be done during my off hours here. Alright, boys and girls, we have now all the ingredients we need for the flying robot frame, and that means we can make the flying robot frames, and soon after that we can start making robots. Whew. Awesome. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you are still enjoying the series. If you are, hit that like button, and so I know it. Let me know in the comment section below if there's something I should focus more or less on, or do anything different. Until next time, stay effective.